Hello there, and welcome back to the channel. Major Dad and I are continuing the Acolyte. This is season 1, episode 2, and the title for this one is Revenge slash Justice. And the first one again was Lost slash Found. So
Yep.
like using
Antonyms.
opposites
Yeah.
and antonyms. I'm not sure
Yeah.
how to pronounce it. We have it's the
Me
same
neither.
word in Danish. Actually, it's just a little different
Pronounced
pronunciation.
differently. Yeah.
Yeah, of course, of
Yeah.
course. But the first episode was really, really intriguing. We talked about it a bunch in the previous one while we were taking a break in between episodes. I saw some interesting tidbits, at least when it comes to some of the actors, for example, or the one actor in particular, the one who plays Master Saul, Korean of origin, a Korean actor who also had a leading role in Squid Game, which is actually a series that I haven't seen. I know most other people have seen that one, but I just for some reason never got around to it. And usually he only does Korean speaking roles because he doesn't speak English. But
Well,
he was so intrigued by this and so impressed by like the scripts that he said yes to the role, and then he learned English for this role, which I find quite
perfect.
impressive. And like, yeah, you can hear he has, of course, an accent, but he does a really, really great job, and like he's a great actor. And I'm intrigued by his character.
Very.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a bunch of other interesting little tidbits, and we talked about how it was nice to see so many alien species in that first episode, and we also got to see Nemoidians again, like the Trade Federation, who are
That
not
was great.
fond of
Yeah.
Jedi, like it's already back then. So
Yeah.
yeah, a lot of great stuff, a lot of great stuff. And then of course just a lot of people bitching online, but that's apparently just how it is now, how it is.
Enjoy the ride. There's nothing other to say than that. Just enjoy the ride and don't worry about it. If it's not you, just don't watch it. So,
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
Like if someone doesn't like it, that's fine. You don't need to harass them for that. And
no,
if someone does like it and like, is really enjoying it, then don't harass them for that either. Just like
no.
let people watch or don't watch or like or not like what they want.
Opinions and taste and all that stuff, they're different.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
isn't that just great that we have different tastes and opinions about stuff?
Yeah,
So,
it's just some
yeah.
people get really worked up over it, and like just relax.
Yeah.
It's just entertainment. It's not that
Yeah.
serious. Come on. I even saw someone being really worked up about like when they were putting out a fire outside on the ship. Like, how can there be a fire in the vacuum of space? And it's like there's
It's Star
sound as
Wars. It's
well. It's
okay.
Star Wars. It's just relax. It's not that serious, man. Jesus.
No. Yeah. Don't
But
don't worry
anyway,
about it. So yeah.
yeah, yeah. Are you ready to jump into the second episode?
First one I think was really great. Great music and as you said, great planet species and all that. And they really did hit the beach fighting on the first one. I mean, I enjoyed the way they really got into it
Yeah,
head on at the
yeah.
beginning, and then built the mystery up around it.
Mhm.
At the same time, it's I haven't had time to really think about it, so I'm quite happy that they just dropped two, and then we'll have a week where we can discuss it. And this
Mhm.
old light bulb needs time to process things, so I need space between the different episodes. It works great for me, and yeah, I'm ready to see the next one and see where it takes us. And I will do as last time, see if I get it all this time. Please like, subscribe, look at the drop down thing below. What's it called?
Description?
Description. Yeah, that's it. Look at the description. There's links for Patreon and YouTube channels as well. And
Yeah.
like, support, spread the word. Let's get some more viewers on this one. Thank you so much, and thank you for all the comments and all that stuff you put down there. I enjoy it. Did I get it
Yep.
all?
I think that was pretty much it. You hit you ticked all the
Boxes.
boxes,
Yeah,
like links in description for
yeah.
Patreon, YouTube memberships, and supporters. Please, let's get into this. The Acolyte is season 1, episode 2. Here we go. A
A
local
local.
Jedi temple. Oh. Oh, shit. All right. You're here to commit another murder.
But since one is in custody, then my theory about being the same
Person, and
sister,
it's just
yeah,
being
yeah,
taking over mentally. Yeah, that might
yeah,
be out the window.
yeah. Well, another theory gone wrong.
Wow. Meditating in midair.
Attack me with all your strength.
Same tactic. Oh, that's quite effective.
It is.
Building up a force shield around himself. Well, that failed.
Hmm.
And again, a quite effective way to deal with someone trying to kill you.
Yeah.
Don't even acknowledge them. Just like stay floating and then build up a force shield around yourself.
That could be handy at work sometimes, I think.
Even if her sister was alive, May would not have the training to defeat a Jedi Master.
Osha hasn't trained in 6 years.
Let's say this twin theory holds true. They could be working together.
Yort, don't let fear affect your judgment.
Damn it, Yord. There's just something about that name.
She could hardly be in your custody and committing another crime at the same time.
Bingo.
Yep. As I said, there goes another theory down the drain.
Olega,
Torben is on Olega.
we're not escorting the prisoner back to...
Osha is coming with us. I believe she can help.
And no longer a prisoner.
Setting course for Olega.
He's going to be trouble along the way somehow.
Yord?
Yeah, or Yord, yeah.
Chimere?
And who's Chimia?
Someone who enjoys a good drink.
Find his weakness.
He doesn't have one.
Everyone has a weakness.
He's impenetrable.
And if you think a sleeping monk is tough, good luck defeating a Wookiee.
I have 2 Jedi to kill
A
after
Wookiee?
Torben, and I will kill one of them without a weapon and please the Master.
I do really believe that, though. Everyone has a weakness. The Jedi justify their galactic dominance in the name of peace. And peace
Is a lie. I know.
Ah.
what he really needs is something only you can give him.
Which is...
Absolution.
By way of poison.
Thank you.
So is he like a fellow acolyte or just helping her out?
I wanted to save you both,
What happened that night wasn't your fault, Soul. I've told you that.
and I have made peace with what happened on Brandok.
That was a lesson you tried to teach me many times, and I wasn't a very good student.
Perhaps I wasn't a very good teacher.
Saul is a very likable character.
Is,
so
yeah.
far.
Welcome to Olega. We didn't think Coruscant would be interested in our little break-in.
This crime may be connected to another open investigation.
Oh, he's still just... Well, okay. While they are talking.
So that's what Master Torben does.
I know
Meditate.
why you took the Mirage vow. You thought this life would give you the peace you seek.
And only that.
A barrage vow.
Master Torben hasn't spoken to anyone in over 10 years.
He will
Wow,
speak to
okay.
me.
I offer you a choice. Confess your crime to the Jedi Council,
You guys need to hurry up.
or receive the forgiveness you seek right here, right now, from me.
And he's awake.
I've been waiting for you, May.
Don't go running off.
We thought we were doing the right thing.
He's just willingly gonna... Okay.
Wow.
So he has just been waiting for absolution.
Yeah.
guilt has been eating at him. How did she get to him before the others? Aren't they going straight for Master Torben? It was a
Apparently
shortcut?
not. Yeah. And now they arrived.
To see her
Yeah.
sitting over
At the
his
crime scene.
corpse. Yeah.
Fingerprints and shit all over. There you go.
Step away from the body.
I know what this looks like, but I can explain.
Do not move.
Come on.
She didn't do it. My sights were on her the entire time.
Hey.
I followed her when she broke off.
Him being a little suspicious paid off.
This master was dead when we arrived.
Thank you, Yord.
Thank you, Yord.
Is this the only apothecary in town?
It is, but that's not our regular guy. I don't know who that guy is.
We secure the perimeter. Jackie stays on lookout, and I will confront this imposter. Stun him, if need be. Then we bring him back to the ship for questioning.
Or we skip that, and she just talks to him. We can record and monitor the conversation. That way, we have a lead on May, plus we also get a confession from him. Seems like the most logical way.
It's riskier, or it is risky, but smart.
And Yord took his plan straight out of the books.
Hello?
Oh. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Not doing a very good job there.
Did the poison work?
That's it. That's all we need.
Let's pull her out.
Wait!
You're acting so strange. You killed Torben without the poison. He will be so pleased.
Go!
And now we move in.
You look
Yeah.
exactly like her.
He knows what's up.
Yeah.
Where?
Bam!
Hold
Yord?
on, hold on.
We know you supplied May with the poison that killed Master Torben.
If you cooperate, we will consider letting you go with a warning. Who is he?
I thought he was with you.
No, not...
Great.
If you want to get to her, she'll be back here tonight. I'm holding some things for her.
Yord, secure the perimeter.
He's clearly not telling them everything that he knows, but he's mixing in some of the truth. But I think there's more to that character than meets the eye.
Yeah, I expect that too.
Any sign of May?
Not yet. I have a bad feeling about this.
He said the thing.
There you go.
I do not need your permission to go out there and confront her. I deserve justice.
You want revenge. Look what revenge has done to your sister. I couldn't save her when you were children. Let me try now.
He also feels guilt and regret.
Yeah.
Stationed on Brendok 16 years ago. Indara, Torben, Kelnaka, and you.
And yeah, of course, yeah, he's one of them. So Kelnaka must be the Wookiee Jedi.
Hey! You killed Indara and Torben?
Is he gonna say the thing again? Nope, just straight into fighting.
You attacked me without a weapon. Why?
Yeah, why does the master want her to kill at least one of them without using a weapon? Oh.
Got all the knives.
You have misunderstood the Jedi arts. Your master has failed you. Who trained you?
Well, her master is no Jedi. Damn, he's good.
He is.
You couldn't tell me who he is even if you wanted to.
Get out of my head, Jedi.
Even after all this time, your thoughts still go to your sister.
My sister is dead!
Osha is alive.
You lie!
Oh, she doesn't know.
The name is the Galactic Son of the Republic.
You are under arrest.
Lay your weapons down and surrender.
What are you gonna do?
Disappear?
That. Ooh.
And she's got a speeder.
Oh.
Oshi?
Shoot. Don't shoot. Shoot. Whoa. You missed.
Really?
Damn it. So close.
Yeah. So she's kind of like a stormtrooper.
Your old Padawan going rogue was one thing, but now a trained outsider is responsible.
But we know where she's going next. We must
We
move.
don't make decisions like this without meaningful discussion, Soul.
Sometimes it is good to take a step back and strategize. Other times it's... Whoa.
I should kill you for betraying me like this.
I can get us out of this city.
And go where?
Go far.
He's gone. Come on.
Come on.
Maybe you should have apprehended that guy instead of just letting him... Yeah.
Di broktu pampa. Que seta la doma toma mota on taku popach.
Que puta de seta.
Kaba, tramski risky.
Hey. I definitely wouldn't want to mess with a Wookiee Jedi.
Nope.
Messing with a Wookiee in general, that's a no-no. One that's got the Force. Damn. Okay, and that's where we end things.
Well, that was too short.
Yeah, this was definitely like a shorter episode than the last one, but it stays very, like intriguing and like very focused. Like we spent the majority of the time in almost like one location.
Yeah,
and it's all about catching May, which they failed to do, unfortunately. Like they know more now, and Vanestra wants them to come back to the Jedi Temple so that they can re-strategize now that they have more knowledge about the whole thing, and it's not a
someone
case of,
behind her training. Yeah,
it's not a case of like just an old Padawan who's gone rogue. Now it's an outsider, and there are ties to something or someone else mysterious, and who trained her if it's not a Jedi. So yeah, I definitely I get why it's like, okay, we need to figure this out and talk about it, but I also get why Master Saul is like, no, we need to move. Like, time is of the essence here, because she is clearly moving fast and she's already killed 2 of her targets. There are 2 more left. We also know who it is, because those were the 4 Jedi who were stationed on that planet when
something happened.
When it happened, and May, from what we know, like, she started a fire that burned down or that killed the rest of the family.
That's
except
what
for
Asha thinks, but
yeah.
May kind of thinks the other way around. That well, you're alive. She was not expecting to see a sister, so
that was surprising. Yeah,
behind the story on that planet that we don't know much about yet.
Yeah,
and when and where did that master come in, and where is he from? So, of course, I understand that they need to figure out how do we not only get May, but find out who's behind her.
Yes.
Otherwise, you're just you're not taking care of the real problem, I think.
Yeah. And again, like, it's really interesting, like, exactly what happened, what went down back then, and I have a feeling that, of course, we're gonna find out, and hopefully they're gonna like show us and not just tell us, because like Torben, the floaty meditating guy who hadn't talked to anyone for like 10 years, like, he really, like, the guilt was eating him up, and he just welcomed the death, and he even said that we thought we were doing the right thing, but we were wrong. So what was that they were wrong about, and like, whatever they did, it really has fueled May's hatred for the Jedi, whatever happened, and like, she just really feels and thinks that they are just wrong.
Yeah.
and like even the way that they operate, hiding behind. I'm paraphrasing here, but like hiding behind good intentions, but they are basically like almost like ruling the galaxy with an iron
Yeah.
fist.
Yeah.
And
So there's
yeah,
a
like that.
lot of bits and pieces that sort of
Yeah,
leads us down different paths in this story.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
I'm probably going to theorize a lot until the next episode,
Yeah,
and I'll be
same.
wrong as before, but I will.
Yeah, it's hard not to when you have sort of a mysterious plot here, and you don't exactly know what's going on, and again it's taking place in a time period that we're not that familiar with, so we can't really tie it to other things and events and
Yeah.
characters that we already know about necessarily, other than like what we know about the Jedi and where they're at. Once we do get to like the prequels, they have become somewhat rigid and dogmatic in their views, and maybe not operating in the way that a Jedi truly should operate. Where like a lot of
So
people
that
have been like saying that someone like Qui-Gon at the time, he was more of like what a Jedi should be.
yeah,
And I think there are definitely similarities between someone like Qui-Gon and then someone like Master Saul.
yeah.
And just
That
quickly,
there's
like
the
I like
good
his
Jedi's here and there, but
yeah,
keepers of the peace, yeah. But at the same time, just that they are quite intrusive with the mind trick and sort of
mm,
keeping people in line in a
yeah,
semi nice way.
yeah. Like they're not. Again, we're not saying they're the bad guys or anything like that. Like the Jedi are still the
The
good
good guys.
guys, and we should be rooting for them. But they do make mistakes. And I was just about to say, like I like his name, Saul, Master
Yeah,
Saul, because that soul, it translates
yeah,
to son in,
yeah,
in Danish and other languages. And I'm pretty sure that it's the soul system that we live in.
yeah,
So he is a shining example of maybe what a Jedi should be. And then I'm just so curious to learn more
yeah.
about all of this.
Yeah,
And
this episode seemed quite short. I don't know how long it was, but it felt short. It's just so many bits and pieces that we get, but not enough to sort of make out the story of where it's going and so on.
mm,
So they made it well for me, I think, at least.
yeah, I like that it's not necessarily really predictable what is going on, and like the way that the series has been put together. Like I think like it's some good acting, and like the sets, the practical,
Yeah,
it looks good. I'm digging the music. Like there's some really good, very Star Warsy music cues in there. There are also times where it feels kind of pulpy, and like what is it like it feels true in that sense to what like the essence of like the feeling of Star Wars, like
yeah,
what George Lucas initially intended. Because
yeah.
it's
I
like
think so
yeah,
too. Yeah,
it's serious, but it also you can also like it has fun with the narrative, and like what some of the
yeah.
characters are doing and saying,
Who is he? Who is he? I don't know.
yeah.
Did you bring him? I mean, I enjoy
Don't
that
you
kind of.
know him? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I like that.
Yeah, that was a good one.
At the same time, it's a known recipe for the story. There's a dark master we don't know behind it, and so on. But
Yeah,
it works very well for me with this
a,
series as well.
a Phantom
And
Menace, if you
yeah,
may.
yeah, and not knowing who's behind it and not knowing too much about the lore of that time period, it also opens up new doors for me that I can theorize down different paths and where we're
Yeah.
going and so on. So, and I
Yes.
look forward to getting all the comments on whatever we missed along the way or what we should know about the lore of Star Wars according to where we're at in the time period and so on. So just please let us
Fi-
know what we didn't notice or see or react to.
yeah, yeah. Fire away in the comments, because again, we haven't read any of the books, so there are undoubtedly a lot of references that we do not catch. Like, I know that Manestra is one of the book characters,
Yeah.
and she is quite old at this point in time, but like she's not human. She's a different species, so we don't know
Yeah.
how old she can get. But I'm pretty sure that she is plays a significant role in a lot of the books leading up to this, and that the books are even taking place like way before this storyline.
Yeah,
And
we
and also,
did get that in the first episode where she said, "I known you, Soul, since you were a little kid." So we
yeah,
kind of she's been around for a while.
she's been around for a while. I also know that she has a very special lightsaber that she hasn't
Shown
shown
yet?
us yet. I'm not
Yeah,
going to say anything, so I'll let that be a surprise for you.
yeah.
And
I
one thing,
enjoyed this Virgin trip down this lore thing, so I enjoy
yeah,
it.
and also the Wookiee Jedi Kalnaka is played by I hope I get the pronunciation right, Jonas Satomo, who was the guy who took over for Peter Mayhew when
Yeah,
playing Chewbacca, and like he played Chewbacca in some of the Force Awakens, I think, and then in the Last Jedi, and of course Rise of Skywalker, and then the entirety of Solo, and now he gets to like play a new Wookiee character that's not already established, so he can put his
yeah,
own spin on it. So,
yeah.
and apparently, yeah, he's good at
He's
inhabiting
good at being a Wookiee.
a Wookiee
Yeah,
role, yeah, playing a
yeah,
Wookiee. So I want to see more of that character. We only got a little tease at the end, and I
yeah,
think that character is also from the books,
yeah.
Kalnaka, and that's one thing we do know is that Wookiees they get quite old. But is there anything else that you want to highlight from this episode, or anything we should talk about?
No, not on top of my mind right now. I'm probably
Mm,
going to call you and we're going to talk about it until the next episode. But
yeah.
I really enjoyed these two episodes, these two sort of bring me into this whole Acolyte story. And there's a mystery master behind it. There's a lot of things going on, but we're seeing new planets, we are seeing new species, we are seeing new droids, and all that. So I really enjoy this, and I'm looking forward to the next one.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Like it was a lot starting out with these two episodes. So just we're gonna let it all marinate until next time, and then I'm sure there are things that we will have either remembered, and then like, oh yeah, shit, we didn't talk about that specific thing, or they're like gonna pick up on things online, or like in the comments, like what
Yeah,
you guys are saying. So yeah, plenty of stuff to get into, and I am again like very intrigued by this story, and entertained, and I just, like we've said so many times, like we just like spending time in a galaxy far, far away. And yes, we are relatively easy to please when it comes to anything Star Wars, because we just really like spending time in that universe.
yeah.
But
All other stuff,
yeah,
I'm pretty hard to please on a lot of stuff at work, but here, Star Wars, I'm easy to please, and I enjoy it. And at the same time, I get to do this with Sunny. We do this together, and we talk about stuff online and then offline as well. And then you
mm,
get all the comments from all your people about what we missed and another way to see things. So that sort of fuels our discussions as well, and it's kind of nice. So please like, subscribe, look at the description, follow the links to Patreon or the YouTube channel, spread the word, get some views on the videos and new subscribers if possibly, and please support my son. Did I get
yep,
it all this time? I got it
you
all.
said it. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
yeah.
We haven't mentioned that we have a merch store, but if you look at
Oh
the
damn!
description, then no
Really?
worries.
You had to put you had to do that? Okay, sorry.
That's
Yeah,
okay. I
yeah,
sometimes don't get to mention it either. But again, if you just take a look at this in the description, bunch of
yeah.
links for all of that. But I'll do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and
Thank you.
may the force be with you.
Always.